What's up, dude? Scorpion K3 here, back again with another episode of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Doing yet another challenge, this time head trauma. Again, I should learn what these challenges are before I start doing them. Oh, gross. This is a soy milk challenge. These are not nice. Because, as you can see, I don't do a whole lot of damage. I shoot a whole bunch of tears, but my damage rate is abysmal. Combine that with Tiny Planet and, well, things are going to be difficult. Luckily, we only have to go to Mom. Right, turn around. This one has a bit of a choke point of damage. Ooh, it's not. Well, that was accidental but convenient. So we kind of want to fire away from whoever we want to hit, because that's where our crosshair of tears strike at, so to speak. They'll drift around for quite a while, but we want to hit enemies at that little cross point that's sitting on top of the keys right now, because that'll be our best damage output. And if we can confuse / stun them, you know, that's always a plus. Ah! Crud. Bad dodging. Yet again, another challenge that I don't know if it has an item room or not. Let's go find out. Soy milk is a double-edged sword that I've taken on purpose in quite a few runs, because I had a tier effect that would complement it, so like poison or explosions or stuff like that, but it cripples your damage. That's why my damage is only at 1.12, but that fire rate at 1 just... Woo! You really output the tears. Oh, of course, it's a boss that doesn't take a whole lot of knockback, and maybe not worry about the apex thing. Maybe I'll hit him at the opposite crosshair. So if I can hit him at the opposite crossing, it'll do the same thing. But I was going to say from a safer distance, but that requires me dodging like not but. Thankfully, while it may be terrible raw damage, the sheer number of tears helps. No, 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 no. Go away, go away, go away. Yeah, we survived. Shot speed. I don't really know why that helps. Now, a great item to get when you have soy milk and Tiny Planet is, that's terrifying. Ow. I thought, well, there goes our double deal chance. I was going to say a great item to have is Lump of Coal, which you can get from Krampus, which I now no longer really have a chance of getting. Or at least a severely reduced chance. Any damage up is significantly less effective, but still... I mean, it still does damage, so... Damage ups are still nice, just for different reasons now. Any high health enemy is going to be punishing as all butts for us, but we will survive. This is a challenge for a reason. My only fear is to get through a lot of the challenge and then die towards the end and have to do it all over again. Which I will do, and depending on how long the content is, I might keep it in, I might not. I make no promises. I don't want to show you guys all my deaths, but I also want to be honest and open about my gameplay. There's no item room, so there's no reason to hope for anything else. Or praying for that double deal, really. We can get a good, like, brimstone while weird. Well, now we're now we are definitely not getting it. We have a literal 1 in 100 chance of getting that double deal now. Sadly. But hey, it's happened before. Just statistically unlikely. I thought we had got a spirit heart somewhere during the floor. Polydactyly, the tower, and I guess we'll just grab the heart, move on. The shop can give us damage ups, just not nice ones. There's the champion belt that gives us a damage up, but also increases the number of... Ah, darn it, I was doing so well dodging. But increases the number of champions you run into, which can be a bit nasty. Actually, that's the only item... That's the only shop item I know gives you damage. Yeah, now I'm not sure. But look how long it's taking to kill these guys. That's what really hurts with this challenge. Maybe we can get, yeah, some lucky towers. Ouch. So punishing. Okay, I'm dead. I guess I will just have to try again and not die horribly. Okay. Excuse me. This time the goal is... Oh, I would love that item. It grants more spirit heart generation, which would be wonderful, but... We need flight. Let's... Yep. Hematemesis is not nice. I know they say hematemesis, but I've always called it hematemesis before I heard what the game calls it. So that's probably what I'll stick to calling it. You go away. Get head trauma. Go away, you rude butt. Oh, right. Aim away from him, not towards him. It's the thing I always forget. To aim away from your target. Unless you're really far away like this. Ouch. Didn't I say play better this time, not worse? It was apparently wrong. Ouch. Here, I'll use hematemesis. Oh, an orbital would be so nice. I don't know how... I'm not quite sure how Cuba Meat's damage stacks up. Like, is it... I can't remember if it's better with... our damage? Ouch. Doesn't matter if I die horribly. But like I was saying, I don't know if it's better with our damage or if it's better based on just, like, what it is by default. Like, does it have a base damage or does it get affected by our tier damage? That's the words my brain was trying to formulate. I was having such trouble saying, well, it doesn't even matter now. Try again. This challenge is notoriously hard because of the soy milk rudeness, I guess we'll call it. Soy milk rudeness. On top, ouch. On top of being terrible damage, it moves enemies around a lot, which can really affect how shots come out. And can... The enemy movement is really quite the damage factor. Yeah, I'll go ahead and check. Well, that makes our life harder and easier. Ow. Okay, let's not die already. He says, as he dies. Will this run will at least continue if I die once? I can die, in fact, 8 more times. And if we can get that devil deal, that would really... Because we can always sacrifice literal lives to the devil if we need to get things. If we can get a lucky... I don't think we can get goat head on the boss battle, but if we can... Ugh. See, that's one of the big downsides to the soy milk combination I have. It can really, really push enemies into you. Again, great orbital potential. Orbitals can really facilitate a good life. If we can stay out of his vomit attack range, that would be ideal. I don't know if he officially shoots tears or vomit, because like Sloth shoots Ipecac. He shoots blood tears, so he shoots blood. Okay, I'm okay with that. Come on, come into my crosshair of go away. Yeah. And on to the next floor. This time with an orbital in hand. Or on body. Let's see, how does it... it does great damage. This makes our life so much easier, but riskier. I was hoping to avoid that whole taking damage thing, but again, I am bad. At dodging, at least. And I'm really not that good with orbitals yet. Some people can, like, actively move and damage with orbitals at the same time, which I'd like to get to. Being good with orbitals really helps you in the long run, especially with some enemies that, some characters that don't have such good health. You can really benefit by wielding orbitals well. Will that reach? No, rude. Well, we got our spirit heart a little bit too late, unfortunately, but hey, we got it. That's what matters. Search for a devil. Fully heal, because screw you guys, I'm going home. Oh, I didn't realize that jerk was still alive. I thought he had actually died. But no, he stayed alive to beat at us like a jerk. This boss is much more intensive when you're potentially one hit from death. I gotta enter focus mode. Enter. Zen state. Lots of yawning, apparently. I wanted a Zen state of focus mode. Let's be cheeky about this. Yeah! Melt his HP with our orbital. Be careful when he dodges. Ouch. That... I swear the hitbox on his tears have changed. Or I'm just really, really bad. Which is also a possibility. Did he die? Nope. I mean, technically he kind of sort of died after. I thought I could... I might have to come back to this challenge after I get more practice. I've been doing pretty pretty poorly with it. I forgot some of his tears just one-shot you. Which is in fact incredibly rude. Sure, we finish him off with our last life just to suffer a bit more. And we got a range upgrade, which really doesn't help with this particular item combination, unfortunately. Well, we're back to just having the normal amount of lives, I guess, but also with a guppy transformation possibility. Silver linings. I highly doubt if we could get a guppy transformation, that would be just bomb, because even though our tier damage would be bad, our fly damage would be double that, and we would just be producing so many flies. That would be quite the fly-rich potential. Die already, you jerk. Hopefully this next boss is a bit easier to dodge and deal with. Why did that open? Did all the doors open? Weird, why did they all open? I'm gonna go ahead and kill him just in case. I think there's a thing where if you shoot enough challenges in a room without progressing, it auto opens the doors. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna actually call this episode because I am doing really, really poorly. And I don't think my dodge skill will have me ready for this challenge yet. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.